Hello there, YouTube. This is KWDOLFAN2010, and
I'm KWStringKing.
And this is my brother. You've seen me put his links on my videos and vice versa.
And you've heard about him on my channel.
Exactly. We're going to do a little departure here. These are our four, because YouTube, you suck with the time limits.
Yeah.
These are our 4 best albums of 2009 and late 2008. There's one on here from 2008 that we must talk about. So strap in, pull that roller coaster safety bar down, and get ready to be educated on the ways of rock and roll.
And too much metal.
And too much. There's too much for one. There's too much for even 3 hands.
Yeah.
Okay. The first album that we're gonna throw on at you is an album that was made in 2009, and this band just got off tour with AC/DC as their opening act on their Rock and Roll Train tour, which we saw, which was phenomenal.
December 2008.
Great album, AC/DC, way to rock and roll. But this band I found them not too long ago, and they're one of my favorite bands today, quickly becoming an all-time favorite for me. It's The Answer. Everyday Demons was the name of their second album, the one that came out in 2009. Their first album they came out with was very, very good. But this one seems to have a little more of that punch-in-the-nuts rock and roll that has made millions for bands across the world. They are a mixture of Led Zeppelin. The vocals are very Led Zeppelin-ish.
He almost sounds exactly like
almost
Plant.
exactly like them.
Young Plant. Amazing.
Really is. And then they come out and they hit you with this AC/DC heavy chunkin' riffs, and just they're all over. They're a fantastic band. If you haven't heard of them, go out and listen to them. They don't sound like anybody, which makes them very, very appealing to most people.
And their live charisma is.
And they are great live. That's something that I think shocked me, because I was a little worried knowing the way they sing and the way their songs are. Forget it. They're phenomenal. A couple favorite songs on this album. You know what? Look at the back of this. Okay? Every song on here is good. Not one bad song on this whole album. I don't have a favorite because the album is that good. Exactly. So go out, pick up The Answer, and actually buy it. I got this for 15 bucks. For 15 bucks, I would have bought 20 of these. Go out and buy them. They're a great band. I think if you don't support them, you're doing a disservice to yourself and your ears in rock and roll, because this is a great rock and roll band.
Yep.
Yeah, go out and grab them.
The CD is nothing compared to an MP3.
Exactly. All right. Well, the second album that we're going to throw down with is of one of the greatest rock bands of all time, Kiss, Sonic Boom. As you can see, we are loyal fans of Kiss. This is not coming off.
Yeah.
Kiss, this album was phenomenal. Kiss, Sonic Boom. You can put it back with Destroyer.
Yeah.
And it's on. It's perfect.
It is the album that should have came after Destroyer.
It is, yeah. It's the cover art. I always talk about the cover art because I love it. It's the same cover designer that did Rock and Roll All Over, and you can definitely see it in there. It's that 70s, 80s type of throwback rock and roll. This is what rock and roll is all about. This is rock and roll. Kiss is not just a theatrical band. They have music, and this album, in my opinion, solidifies whatever Hall of Fame bitching that people have made against them. This album says Kiss is back.
Yeah, exactly. And the whole premise of this album, I think, was to show everybody that Kiss is still that band they were 30-some years ago. Analog recording. It took forever to record this album, but
it was so worth it.
It was worth it on so many levels. Tommy Thayer is at the top of his game. Better than
Ace ever.
Better than
best
Ace.
Guitar player Kiss has ever had.
Yes, on a lot of levels.
Well, maybe Bruce Kulick. Okay, maybe. Second, a very good number 2, Taylor.
Yeah.
You're up there.
And Eric Singer, you know,
best drummer easily.
Yes, you know, I've always been a big Eric Carr fan as far as any of the
drummers. But he wasn't with him long enough to really.
Exactly, but Eric Singer truly solidifies his spot in Kiss here.
And the back of this album, this is a very cheap album. Right here, as you see, it's actually this band with Thayer and Singer recording the classics, 15 Kiss songs, the classics, very, very good. There's 11 songs on this from Modern Day Delilah, which you know about, and Dangerous and Off the Glory. Some great songs. So do yourself a favor, go pick up Kiss.
You won't be disappointed.
That's 1972.
Next up, we have a little band Not too well known, actually,
It
which is a shame. Everybody knows the song "Woman," that goddamn Guitar Hero. You know,
Joker and the Thief is one on there.
Joker and the Thief, yes, and this album it doesn't even touch anything I've heard yet.
Wolfmother, Cosmic Egg,
greatest album probably last year.
Probably, yeah, maybe the best album of 2009.
It is a shame that it wasn't nominated for a Grammy.
Yeah, because they're Nazis.
Yeah.
Not a bad song on this whole album. There's not literally one bad song. I think the one song that everybody knows, I believe now, is New Moon Rising, is the single. I've seen the video. It's a great video.
Yeah.
This is a new band. The only guy left from is a singer.
And their guitar player.
And this is a whole new band. I want to do one thing now. Lead singer for Wolfmother. What's his name? We need to find what his name is.
Yeah.
Do we know what his name is yet?
Not even.
We're not there yet with Wolfmother. We're just learning them too.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Where's the beginning? I don't want that. You. Where you at? You. I want you to do every Wolfmother fan a favor. Go back and get the original drummer.
Yeah, please.
This guy that you have is serviceable, but there's reports that on New Moon Rising, he had to use a double bass pedal to do the dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
The drummer in my band, he's 13 years old.
And he
did
did
it
it
double time.
Yeah.
With one pedal.
Come on, man. Just do yourself a favor and go get that guy. But let's not dwell on the terrible drummer that Wolfmother has. This band's phenomenal. They don't sound like anybody that's alive today. They're great. There's nothing to say bad about Wolfmother. If you don't like Wolfmother, you're simply not American.
No, they aren't.
They're not, so you should not be. So go out, pick up Wolfmother, Cosmic Egg. There's like 10 different versions of this. This is the version with every song on it. Go out, pick this album up. It's a great album. And Grammys, you should be ashamed of your fucking selves.
Damn right.
All right, this is going to be the last album that we're going to look at here. And personally, this is my favorite album. And
this is kind of the odd one out here because this one is from 2008.
But it's so good you just can't ignore it.
No.
This is a band, the Gaslight Anthem. This is their second full album, their third album if you count the EP they did in the beginning. But this album, first I want to talk about what kind of sound do they bring.
Has anybody ever ever heard of a little man called Bruce Springsteen?
Bruce Springsteen.
Anybody want to raise their hand here? Imagine Bruce Springsteen mixed with a good solid punk, this ballsiness. And
this is what you get.
Exactly.
This is what you get. The lyrics are tremendous.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is amazing.
Yeah.
He's amazing. This is an amazing band. The guitar playing is solid. Singing is phenomenal. When I put an album on, the way you know it's a good album is you don't flip any songs.
Yeah.
And I don't go through any songs when I listen to this album.
This song, out of all the four, including Kiss, which is I don't even like to mention that Kiss doesn't have the best of something. This album probably has the best flow of any of the albums.
It just feels right.
Yeah, and every song from number one, Great Expectations, with the little needle drop from the beginning to the back seat, number 12.
Yeah.
It just comes full circle at the end, and not very many albums can do that.
Yeah, it just encompasses everything. This is the quintessential album of 10 years. Yeah. I really don't think any albums come close to this.
Yeah, when Bruce Springsteen says he likes your shit,
you're doing something.
Yeah, you're doing something. And when he comes on stage to play with you.
Yeah, and that's how we found out about this band. Yeah. We were looking on television one day.
Hard Rock Calling.
Yeah, and they were on there, and Bruce was with them, and we figured if Bruce Springsteen's endorsing your band, you're pretty good.
Yeah.
Do yourself a favor. Go pick up this album. It was in 2008. It's worthy of any list that should be on. This is a great band.
And they're in the studio now, so be on the lookout.
Be on the lookout for the Gaslight Anthem, possibly at the end of this year, early next year, dropping an album, as most of these bands should be coming up shortly, not Guns N' Roses. That was another band we were going to throw on here, but we decided that's a whole nother video altogether. So, I am KWDOLFAN 2010.
KWStringKing.
And we're giving you your rock and roll lesson. You got any questions, comments, rate, subscribe, do your thing. Check us both out. We both do a little something different. We are peacing out.
Yep.
Rock and roll.